The paper says tomorrow's gonna be hotter, but it doesn't get any hotter than Mattel WWE Elite Summerslam 2022. It's another scorcher, and we're gonna unbox it right now. Gotta start with Sensational Sherry, right? Absolute doll right here. Wild one, no doubt about that. Making an appearance at SummerSlam in 1992. Letting everybody know who she is. One of the greatest. A couple of interchangeable Sensational Sherry hands. Here's Sherry herself with that crazy bouffant hair. Check that out. Wild, man. Wild woman, excuse me. And excellent makeup on her face right here. You see the heart painted on. Looks like Sensational Sherry. Great molded arm wraps right here. Gold and white with the studded designs. Absolutely detail oriented. See that on both sides. There's the front of Sherry's ring attire. Also with the molds here. Painted on straps. And more molding as you go further down. You got these chaps right here molded in the front and the back. Matching molds on the side of the leg. Right here all the way down. All the way down to those killer heels. Looking absolutely incredible with red laces. Absolutely sensational, I should say. Because that's Sherry, right? Sensational Sherry. See that little face in there? Name another father-son duo quite like this. I'll wait. The Miz and Logan Paul. Hey. Funny. But this is Rey Mysterio right here. A couple of black open hand accessories, nice. And an old school briefcase accessory. You don't see them these days unless they look like big and green and gaudy. And a classic SummerSlam style Rey Mysterio. This is a throwback to the original days of Mattel, right? This is the last time we saw Rey's like this. He's a lot more elaborate and kind of crazy now. And now we're seeing him with a little bit of a throwback look. We have that blue and white mask all the way around to the back here. The accurate tattoos for the time on each arm. There's one. There's the other, those baby blue elbow pads, and 619 right here in the front of that molded shirt. And you see the Rey Mysterio ring pants, the big 619 on one side, and the Rey Mysterio cross on the other side. Great design, very cool. Crown featured, white ring shoes, what more can you say? Classic Rey Mysterio here in a SummerSlam set. It's heating up and it's on fire with Shawn Michaels in Mattel WWE SummerSlam Elite. Here, this is the Shawn Michaels from 2005, that famous Icon vs. Legend match where Shawn Michaels faced off with Hulk Hogan and just absolutely got tossed around like you could never believe. If you've never seen that wrestling match, give it a watch. I'd love to know what you think. Definitely before a lot of your time, but not before Shawn Michaels' time, that's for sure. A couple of open hand accessories right here, very nice. And of course, an iconic Shawn Michaels look with removable entrance gear right here. Incredibly detailed, insane, look at that. White and black, molded. The straps are on the side right here, so you can just kind of pop it right open, right? Not too difficult, look at that. And there he is, the old school Shawn Michaels with a reimagined head sculpt and accurate arm tattoo. Of course, gotta have that in there. White wrist tape, actual white and black ring pants, featuring the Heartbreak Kid symbols right here, nice and subtle at the top, you know, because that SummerSlam match was anything but subtle. So his gear had to be a little more toned down, because the performance certainly wasn't. And there's those black ring boots with silver tips right here, and you can see the designs go all the way around the entirety of his ring pants. And it's rounded out right here on the belt with HBK. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, was up all night. Last but not least, the fresh-faced youngest member of Evolution, Randy Orton, right here. Look at him. Not the sadistic creature we know now. A little bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, right? Never thought anybody would turn on him, but you never know what happens here. But this is when he became the youngest WWE champion in history. SummerSlam 2005, right? The Legend Killer comes home with the gold. A couple of posed Legend Killer hands right here. Of course, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I miss this big gold belt. Don't you? I sure do. And the Legend Killer, Randy Orton himself, right here. Like we said, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. No idea that anyone could ever possibly turn on him, right? You don't know that when you're so fresh-faced. We have accurate tattoos for the time. You can see he's already getting started here on the back, on his arm, on the other side here. Too cool. Orton's tattoos just kept going and going, and this figure is no exception. Here's the start of it all, right? There's Orton on the back of his orange trunks. He has the Orton designs on the side, and he's ready to go. Black knee pads, black lace boots, the legend killer, Randy Orton. Last but certainly not least, the one and only Dominik Mysterio makes an appearance as the Build-A-Figure in this set, except it's not modern day Dominik, it's throwback to baby Dominik. Look at him here. 2005 is the year, and Dominik Mysterio is the adorable young son. Check that out. A cloth shirt, white shirt underneath, those little baby arms, and the blue jeans with the, look at that. Only a little guy would be able to roll his jeans up like that for those black shoes. Lucky Dominik, right? Perfect time to be on the WWE roster so you can get a Mattel WWE action figure of yourself as a child. Certainly a first at this point. So, congrats to Dominik. And that wraps it up, y'all. The hottest set for the hottest summer on record. It's Mattel WWE Summerslam Elite. The year is 2022. The legend killer Randy Orton is here. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. Rey Mysterio. Of course, the Build-A-Figure Dominik Mysterio. And Sensational Sherry. Check out Ringside Collectibles at WrestlingFigures.com. Get your hands on all the latest and greatest Mattel WWE Wrestling action figures. We got rigs, we got accessories, we have all the action figures you could ever need when you love wrestling. Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make it all about wrestling figures.